Hello, it's Sadie. I actually was not planning on coming on and doing this video this morning, but the energy is so strong, so I was compelled to do. I'm going to try to keep it brief. I woke up this morning. It is the 13th of September, which the number 13 is actually very much associated with divine feminine. But I was feeling the divine masculine energy very, very strongly this morning. And a song that came up immediately for me was a song by the group Aerosmith. The song is I Don't Want to Miss a Thing. And I'm not going to do the whole part, but I'll do the chorus part. It's, I don't want to close my eyes. I don't want to fall asleep because I'd miss you, babe. And I don't want to miss a thing. Because even when I dream of you, the sweetest dream would never do. I'd still miss you, and I don't want to miss a thing. I'll leave the lyrics in the description, but when I started really tapping into the energy, I just felt like the divine masculine is just really, really missing you. And really, for some of them, they're going to make a bold move. There is an open door. We're all kind of coming into the harvest energy. This is energetically the most important time of the year. It's that harvest energy. In the next couple weeks, you'll start to see signs of what has manifested for you, what is harvesting for you in your life. And so just to kind of tap into the energy that I was feeling, I got a new deck. And this is the Magic of Tarot. And these are the cards that flew out. Two of Cups, union, love, commitment, happiness, attraction. The Lovers. Six of Wands. And at the bottom of the deck is the Ten of Cups. And what Spirit was telling me is that for many people, this equinox that's coming up on September 22nd. So depending on where you're at in the world, me, I'm in the United States. So in the Northern Hemisphere, it is the fall equinox. It is the harvest. We just finished having a harvest moon. Again, energetically, this is probably one of the most important periods of the year because there's heightened energies to truly manifest all that you desire. And for those in the Southern Hemisphere, it's their spring equinox. But either way, it's like this balancing point that's coming in for all of us. And it's going to be a big reset. And with that reset energy, it can bring in a lot of rebirth. It can bring in a lot of resurrection. It can reset timelines so that the lovers are finally on the same timeline in alignment. And there is victory and reciprocal love taking place. The energy is very, very strong. And Spirit is just basically telling all of us to just hold the space for that love. Feel that love. Feel that connection. And know that love is going to prevail. Even if it's not with the person that you initially thought you were going to be with. One thing Spirit is always telling me is that, you know, even with divine counterparts, they are not the only sacred relationship that you can have. They are not the only beautiful union and soul connection that you can have in this life. And so just be open to what comes through. But for the divine masculine right now, they are really feeling this connection. This sixth energy of this year, the year of the lovers, the year of the choice of what timeline they are choosing. A timeline of love, a timeline of union, a timeline of victory or happiness, or they could continue on their current path. There is no wrong choice because the soul comes for experience. But many, because they miss you, because they don't want to miss out on this experience, are ready to take the leap into this love, into this union. Love is the leap that cannot be denied, and many are feeling that, and that's what the harvest is going to be for many divine feminines, for many divine counterparts. It's this sort of beautiful new beginning between the counterparts, all right? So that's the message that Spirit wanted to bring through. And again, the energy is so strong. It's really, really pure. 2 of Cups. You have the Lovers. You have the 6 of Wands. And then again, at the bottom of the deck, the 10 of Cups. There is a long-term happiness, commitment, and love for you. Whoever is watching that video, that message was specifically for you. Again, it does not necessarily have to be with the person that you initially thought it would be with. Keep your heart open to the divine and how the divine wants to bring love into your life and who they're going to send into your experience. But you are meant for great love, and it is going to harvest for you very, very soon. All right. With that, though, let's take a moment to focus back on the divine masculine energy and kind of just tap in to see where the divine masculine and divine feminine are at this point. Let me grab a deck. Sorry. I put it in a different space. I am going to use the Lover's PathTarot. See what else wants to come through. Higher self, Holy Spirit, guides and guardians of unconditional love. What further messages do you want to bring through for the current divine feminine and divine masculine energy? There's this beautiful... It's like the divine masculine is feeling more hopeful about the connection. And again, not wanting to miss out on love. Anything else? Yeah. So the 7 of Staves, which is the 7 of Wands, on the defensive. Also, for the divine feminine, this was coming up a lot in your reading about setting boundaries and really, really needing to stand in your power. Both divine feminine and divine masculine are having to learn this lesson at this time. But we do have divine feminine and divine masculine. We have the Queen of Staves, which is the Queen of Wands, and the King of Staves, which is the King of Wands. You have divine counterparts here. And so again, both of us, both sides are learning to stand in their power, set healthy boundaries, and really, really honor and value themselves. And that's what part of this separation for everyone has been about. Learning the lessons that you need to come into union with self so that you can have union with your counterpart. This is fire energy. Fire could represent Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, but it also just represents the fire within you, your own strength, your own willpower, and the need to come into balance. We have Temperance, which is the balance card in this deck. Everything that you are going through is bringing you and your counterpart into this beautiful balance of energy, not just between the two of you, but within yourself. And it's balancing out all the struggles, all the internal conflicts. It's also balancing out any sort of external interference or third-party energy that has caused conflict and strife in the connection. Because we have the lovers with love, Isis and Osiris, the twin flames. So love is absolutely possible. Again, if you come into balance within yourself, if you learn to set healthy boundaries, if you go through this process and clear away all the energies of distraction and interference within yourself and in your life, this great love is possible here and now for the divine counterparts to experience this beautiful union. And the union will heal any sort of feelings of abandonment from the past, feeling left out in the cold. It's also going to bring in a lot of abundance and a lot of healing, because at the bottom of the deck we have the Six of Cups. And so again, for some of you, this great love may not be with the person that you thought you were going to be with, but it's absolutely possible for you to have this beautiful love. It could be a soulmate that comes in, or another divine counterpart that comes in, okay? There's a lot of shifting, there's a lot of changing, but there's also a lot of mirroring happening. And right now, again, because it's such a pivotal time energetically, it's just time for you to continue to love and value yourself, set healthy boundaries, stand in your power, and know that as you're doing that, you're coming into balance. And that balance is going to bring in great love and the beautiful relationship that you've always desired and deserved, okay? So with that, get into some oracle and then some final messages. What oracle deck do I want to use? I'm actually going to use this one, Sacred Destiny. See what else wants to come through. Higher self, Holy Spirit, guides and guardians. Further messages do you want to come through and bring through for the current energy between the divine feminine and divine masculine? Yeah. Anything else that you want? No. All right. Oh, well, bottom of the deck, but we have flow. Everything is moving in the right direction. Don't resist the changes that are taking place, because they're putting you exactly where you want to be. Trust in that. Trust in the flow of the universe. We have freedom. You're going to soar. Things are absolutely moving forward. Stuck energy is clearing out. Any sort of interference in the connection, you guys are both breaking free from that, because this is the card that flew out. Miracles. And look, double rainbow. This represents both you and your divine counterpart. There are miracles occurring right now. This energy, although it's very challenging, it is setting us all up for the harvest, all up for a great victory, because bottom of the deck is fulfillment. You are about to come into the fulfillment of all of your desires, and trust that the your divine counterpart, your divine masculine, wants that fulfillment too. Because that energy of the lovers, the Two of Cups, Six of Wands, the Ten of Cups, it wouldn't be coming through if they didn't desire it. All right. Final messages. Sorry. Again, I was not planning to do this video today. I'm going to use Eternal Messages, Lorena OG, kind of see what your person would like to say to you. What they want to communicate from their hearts. Anything else? Okay, there's two. You influence me in ways no one else ever has. Definitely feeling this connection. Definitely feeling you. Definitely not wanting to miss out on this because they know that this is their destiny. This is everything that they desire. If you have not been in communication, you will hear from your person very, very soon. A lot of them are going through a lot. They're feeling the consequences of their choices and actions. But they're wanting to make things right. I've been receiving your telepathic messages. So many of you are meeting in the 5D, meeting in dream state, even if you don't remember it. Your energy is really mirroring and you guys are really coming into alignment. I'm so attracted to you. You don't know what you do to me. So again, just trust and believe that they feel what you feel as well. And I've been feeling your presence around me. So, bottom of the deck, I want to reconcile with you. For those who have been with their counterpart, they want to reconcile with you. For those who have not been with their counterpart, they absolutely want to be with you. And there is a door that is opening energetically now. So again, just trust and believe in it. Know that the divine always has a plan, even if we don't understand it. One of the hardest things about this path is that it's not a straight line. It's not linear. And oftentimes because of that, it brings us into a lot of doubt and a lot of confusion. But Spirit is just asking you right now to trust and hold the faith and focus on love. That's all you need to do. All right. Sending lots of love to everyone. I'll put the description of that Aerosmith song lyrics in the description box. And I hope that everyone has a beautiful day. Take care.